stage. It's the Austrian Grand Prix here at the Red Bull Ring, and it's lights out and away we go. It's Verstappen ahead of Norris, Perez ahead of Hamilton. George Russell has lost places right at the start. He's under pressure from Daniel Ricciardo behind them. Someone has gone off into the gravel, and we've got a safety car as everything now slows down.
Oh, he's had a bit of contact there, isn't he?
I'm out, guys. That's it.
He will not want to be coming back to Austria in a hurry. It has been a pretty much horrible time for Esteban Ocon here in the last 7 days. Started 17th for the second weekend running. He gets to turn 3. He's the filling in a sandwich between Mick Schumacher on the outside and Antonio Giovinazzi on the inside, and Giovinazzi clips his front right.
He didn't know where to go, did he? You could see him. He was going outside, he was going inside, and the hatch just going up the inside, and you can see how much stronger the rear of the car is versus the front. But I was surprised to see the wheel fold in with that little contact.
And now we can get away, and they're all trying to hunt for that slipstream, aren't they? And Perez is going to try and go around the outside of Lando Norris. His duel continues with Lando Norris as he now goes onto the gravel, and he loses 6 or 7 places as a result of that. That was not what Perez needed. He's down to 10th.
Where was Perez? How much space did he have? Was he running onto the green? He's in there, isn't he? He's definitely in there, but I want to see hard racing. 5-second penalty for Lando Norris for forcing another driver off the track. He could get the double whammy here on lap 20 of being overtaken by Hamilton and getting a penalty as well, because Hamilton is going to dive down the inside at turn 4, and maybe Norris's tyres are going off a little bit because Hamilton had that move done an awful lot earlier than he might have been expecting.
So box, follow Norris. If you box, you're boxing, otherwise stay out.
But of course they have to wait 5 seconds because of that penalty that he picked up for forcing Sergio Perez off the road, and because of that penalty, well, Valtteri Bottas has managed to jump Lando Norris in the pit stops. Move round the outside at turn 4. Here he comes. You can see the Scarlet Ferrari, and they touch, and this time it's Leclerc that goes off into the gravel. Banging wheels, Sergio Perez and Charles Leclerc, and Leclerc has lost out big time. Sergio Perez has a 5-second time penalty for forcing another driver off the track. This is going to carry on to turn 5 and 6 as well, because there's nothing to separate these two cars. Round the outside goes Charles Leclerc. You don't overtake there around the outside, and that's why Leclerc goes off into the gravel, and for the second time trying to overtake Sergio Perez, loses ground by heading into the gravel.
Come on, this guy's the get out of the way.
Perez has got a 5-second penalty.
So Lewis has damage, could not race it for now. We will review.
That's where Hamilton might have got his damage. You don't want to go across those sausage curbs too often. And here goes Valtteri Bottas on the inside of Lewis Hamilton, moves up into second place. Hamilton doesn't want to lose too much pace here, so doesn't want to slow down because you can see Lando Norris right behind him. Bottas then is free to go off and race into the distance in second place. It's DRS for the Mercedes and for the McLaren. Turn 4 could get very interesting indeed. But here comes Norris again. This time it's the inside at turn 6. Lando Norris has got Lewis Hamilton, and he moves back up into the podium places. Alonso, really good traction out of turn 3. He's a lot closer to George Russell to make the move towards turn 4. Russell will try and defend, but I think he knows that it is a hopeless task because Fernando Alonso could get the move done way before they got to the corner. Carlos Sainz trying to get 6th place Sainz has been making his way through the field. Oh, he's got the job done on Daniel Ricciardo. Carlos Sainz puts his Ferrari up into 6th place, and that will be very good news indeed for Ferrari in their fight with McLaren. The Dutch fans have come to Austria to see him win again. They came, they saw, he conquered. Max Verstappen wins the Austrian Grand Prix.
There was a bit of an incident on the last lap. I think Vettel getting involved here as well, and Raikkonen and Russell obviously.
Good friends, former teammates, and they might want to have a little chat about that at the end of this race. Max Verstappen and Red Bull have taken it to Mercedes, and they come away from this triple header with now an extended lead in both championships. How crucial will these last 3 races be by the time we get to Abu Dhabi? At the moment, Mercedes don't have the answer to Red Bull and to Max.
Yeah, it was really good today. I expected it to be good, but not this good. And both compounds, I think the pace was just really comfortable there. I mean, also managing tires and stuff, you know. So, yeah, really happy with how the whole race went. Yeah, today I think we had a bit more expectation than last weekend. We thought we could definitely do a bit better. And I mean, I said before the race that there's potential to be racing them for a bit longer and a bit further into the race. Yeah, the car was really good to drive, like a big step forward from last weekend, and it shows how much of a difference it can make just in the car performing the way you want it to.
Yeah, it was a disaster, my race, first with Lando. I think it wasn't fair racing there. I was lucky not to have any damage, but next time can be different, you know. But anyway, my race was ruined after that. And with Charles, I'm extremely sorry because that's not the way I like to be racing.
Very frustrating in the car because I felt like I had a lot more pace, but I couldn't use it. Every time I saw an opportunity, there were very few opportunities because we were a DRS train. But every time I saw an opportunity, I tried to go for it. And twice I didn't have enough space on the exit of the corner. But it's life. It's like this.
The whole 2 weeks in Austria, haven't been fun for sure. They've been, painful at times, difficult. But I think we need to restart fresh in Silverstone, reset and prepare it the best way we can. Let's forget this weekend and have a good start in Silverstone.